are these packs at? I cannot afford any more card packs that I have to pay for, AMG. Give me some free Legion packs that I can go play and earn at a game store and feed my cardboard addiction that way. Hey, this is the X-1 Legion cast. Welcome. This is Randy. I have Matt and Mitchem with me.
Came in a little hot there.
Yeah,
Talk about packs.
if I could point my camera down slightly, you would be disgusted at what I'm surrounded by. That's all I'll say.
This is
That's
cards,
all I'll
cards
say.
everywhere.
Take one guess. It's not Legion
It's
bottles,
just
that's for sure.
Cards and no, there's Legion models surrounding me.
Oh, okay.
It's cards, miniatures, paint, just Skittles everywhere. I like Skittles. What can I say?
Taste
I
the
like
rainbow.
Skittles. Taste the rainbow.
Please
True.
sponsor.
Yeah.
Oh man, Bamboo Labs, please sponsor. I had a print fail 3 times and I wasted a third of a reel. The Halo Flashpoint warning. I was printing a Hornet for Halo for my buddy's table and it just kept failing and it's spaghettiing, where it misses a layer and then it's just well, I'm just gonna keep printing and it's just just plastic everywhere. It's disgusting.
Gotta be the STL. It's gotta be the file.
Yeah, I mean, it was a free file. I should spring for a few dollars, but you got fantasy football dues coming up. There's more Magic card sets. AMG's finally going to be putting out a bunch of stuff for me to buy. What else is them? I can't afford a few dollars for
how
an
many
STL.
leagues you guys in this year?
Yeah. Wow.
How many
leagues am I in? Just one. Just
okay.
one. But
Okay.
they're like, what if we had a weekly thing? And I'm like, all right. I'm the guy. What was that show about fantasy football that was on for a while?
League.
Oh yeah, the league.
I'm the guy that's on the periphery. I'm barely in at this point. Yeah. Yeah.
Fair enough. No, the weekly stuff's fun though. I don't ever win them though, but they'll have high point for the week and they'll have a little cash prize. And,
oh, that's cool. I've never done that.
they'll do stuff like that. Pretty cool.
But yeah, give us those
year.
weekly packs. Give me something I can get for a much cheaper price.
They're coming.
For participation.
It's all coming. It's gonna bust out. They're gonna be like, hey, core sets are here.
This is
all
getting
the packs are here.
George R.R. Martin levels of dragons. They're coming bad at this point.
Hey, at least we're
dragons
getting
are coming, guys.
At least they're teasing us on their website with all these pre-order dates and everything.
I just want my misprinted mall card badly. I just want it. I don't care if the information's wrong. I mean, dude's basically got 5 health anyway, so who cares, right? Foreshadowing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the Star Wars Legion podcast. By the way, in case you were confused by the last 3 minutes. Before we get too far, we are very close to 500 subs. Please, on YouTube specifically, please do that. We're so close. There will be a giveaway. We will be giving things of value, cash value, in gift card form away. So please, if you haven't, I looked at the numbers. It's roughly half of you that listen to this aren't subscribed. So it'd be
calling you out.
It'd be better if you did. Sure be nice. Would appreciate it. And also thank you if you have subscribed so far and are listening. And if you want to be entered for the chance to win the gift card, comment, re-comment. You get more votes if you comment every episode. Make Mitchem put your name on a spinning wheel to randomly select you multiple times. Make it difficult for him. And I think he said it was counting on Instagram too. I don't know how he's going to track that.
Yeah, I have no idea.
But he did say that. When we get comment on everything. So you could comment on every video we've released in the last month or so. You could comment on every Instagram post we've posted in the last month or so.
I've done so many lately.
Mitchem's got to put you down 10 times.
Is that how we're doing that? Is that a thing?
You said it, bud. You said it, big dog.
I didn't say every comment.
Sorry.
Okay.
I don't make the rules.
It's on the internet now, I guess. So,
but yeah, no,
it must be true.
Very close. We're probably going to hit that here in the next couple weeks at the rate we have been going. So get it while you can.
Yeah. Also, in other news, Oklahoma Open is officially more than halfway signed up. We're, at the time of this video, we have 18 people signed up. And I think a little over a week ago, we were at 4. So thank you for everybody for signing up. Please make sure that if you would like to come hang out with me, Matt, and Randy in real life, IRL, you can come hobby harass me in person. We have a lot of prize support coming down the way that we'll be posting pictures up of. Thank you to all the Texas guys, specifically Thomas and Spencer, for donating a lot of their leftover stuff. We're gonna have some dice. So this tournament is a GT in the sense that it is 2 days, 5 rounds, Swiss. We are 32 player max. Is not sponsored by AMG this year, so we do not have any of the official AMG prizes. Only stuff that was donated to us from the Texas guys, which are a handful of dice. And I saw both guys. Just I was like, we have stuff. It's not from AMG. It's not from AMG. This is not an AMG event. We're hoping to ball out and get 32 players this year, so next year we can put in and be an AMG sponsored event.
And I think they added MCP as well too, so maybe that'll help.
Yes, MCP should be coming. It is going to be a convention. It's down in Norman. If you need a link to sign up, DM me. You can find it on Facebook. You can find it on our Discord channel. You can find it on the Big Legion Discord under the Oklahoma Open channel and upcoming tournaments. There's also a link in there to get a discounted hotel room for the weekend. I think there are 30 available total. I don't know how many we've sold, but I know there are still some. So if you want to sign up, I would sign up sooner than later. We have a lot of good competition. Honestly, right now, the Texas guys are blowing us out of the water. I think there's like more than half of them are Texas guys. So
We've angered them. So
yeah, we have. We've been talking some mad-ish up here. So where there's going to be painting awards, there's an overall convention painting competition for best army, best miniature, best unit. I don't think Legion specifically will be doing a painting competition. We may or may not do a best painting table. I'm not 100% sure. I'm working on the packet and should be getting that out soon. And we are working very diligently behind the scenes on lots of good prize support. One from X-1, Jerry's Game Shop, maybe card sleeves, maybe POIs, maybe some fancy miniatures of unique origin. So we'll see. You definitely have to sign up. And I think Matt will be playing of the 3 of us. Randy will be helping me TO. And I think we will be streaming this on Winter Moon Gaming. Endless will be coming down and streaming this. We've been in talks with him. So unfortunately, Jerry could not make it to both days. So David Endless is going to help us stream it. So we're very excited for him to come down and talk with us. So come hang out. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, that's a pretty good substitute. Jerry couldn't do it, so we'll just get the guy that does like most of all the major tournament streams around the country.
Yeah.
Pretty good step in there for sure. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Absolutely. I hope he lets me on stream with him some, because I really want to do my Korean esports shoutcaster like dice rolls. I especially for a Colton game, yeah, like for sure. When he yells for the Republic, I'll do some kind of callback shout for it or something. It'll be great.
Love it.
Oh man. But yeah, and Mitchell mentioned it. We have a Discord channel. You can find the link in the description below our faces, and hop in there. We talk about the events coming up. We talk about giveaway stuff that's happening. People like to talk about our amazing opinions in there and how perfect they are. And we've been trying to post more of our own hobby pictures lately, or at least I have. I guess I don't know. But there's some really cool minis getting posted in there lately.
yeah.
I will say we have some great hobbyists in there, and they definitely talk technique and stuff like that. There's Caching Chat. One person has made it into the Shadow Collective channel. So if you are deigned to be brave enough to make your way into the Discord and find your way into our hollowed shadowy halls, then I'll see you there. But
I don't
yeah,
have my own
definitely
chat yet. It's fine.
definitely join us there.
Hobby harassment.
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking
oh.
about?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Speaking of hobby harassment, what's up, Mitchum?
Ooh.
How's it going? How you been doing
Hey,
lately?
it's good. I painted this week.
Let's go. Let's go.
I wrapped up my Ahsoka, my Padawan Ahsoka mini.
Very cool.
So I can play her in the squad now, which I haven't been because I've been playing the commander. And I know this is probably the better version, but hey, I'm a sucker for
Hey
Whatever.
man, you do you. The better version is the one you enjoy playing. Yeah.
I've been enjoying it. Her and Rex have been fun, so I just need to mess. I got some other lists I want to mess around with, throw around with Bad Batch, and see how that is. So I've busted out the table again. As you can see, it's full work in progress. I made some progress on this thing right here, kind of.
Very cool.
Mhm.
I see some flowers in your crate, their tub there.
Yeah. I bought those from Petco right there. That's a piece of terrain.
Very cool.
Yep.
I'll go. Spoiler: Halo Flashpoint warning. I've been painting some brutes from the brute set, so that's one of them. I have another one, but they're pretty cool. They're pretty big boys. So
They're just Halo Wookiees at this
yeah,
point.
they're huge. So here's a stormtrooper, unpainted, of course, and there's a
Ooh,
brute.
wow.
So they're a lot bigger.
Yeah, those are pretty big.
So anyway, I have been printing Mitchem ATTE stuff. The excellent Darkfire Designs ATTE that is enormous. So you're welcome, Mitchem.
Are you gonna deliver this thing to me?
I'm gonna mail it
built?
to you, and I'm not gonna assemble it. I'm just gonna send you the PDF of the assembly instructions, and then you
Okay.
just go crazy.
Okay. Sad.
Yeah. If I assembled it, it will be more difficult to ship because it's gonna be huge.
That's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, I might.
How close? Like how many more prints are there? I'm speaking as I have no idea what that entails. But
so there's a couple of big pieces, which I'm not really worried about the big pieces because Bamboo Labs, we sponsor. They are great printers, and it pretty much works. The STLs are really good. The thing that's worrying me is I have kind of lost track of all the leg pieces, the order I'm printing them. I should have printed it off and had a checklist of which ones I've printed, but there are 60 plus pieces for the legs.
Oh shit!
There's the feet, and then there's the ankle, and then there's a ball joint, and then there's a deal, and it's like that for all 6 legs. And there's little keys they make that
there's 6 legs.
Yeah, there's 6 legs. It's 6-legged deal.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What have I done?
Have fun with that, big dog. But the good news is when it is complete, it will be a really cool piece for the table. You're also gonna have to paint it. I know that's kind of.
I know that's the only thing I can think about.
Time to learn to airbrush, baby.
Yeah, that's
rattle can, baby. Does that count as one of my vehicles?
I will count it for 2.
Yeah, it counts as one. Yeah,
I'll count it for 2 vehicles. That thing's huge.
I'll give it 2. Yeah.
I still have. What about the land speeder? Does that count as a vehicle?
Yeah.
I just have to build that and paint it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and also update for the people that thank you for all the suggestions for the ice texture stuff. So I've gotten some crackle paint, snow texture, that kind of stuff. So it's all coming. It's actually going to get here this week, and then I want to prime it. Obviously, prime the crackle texture white, and then kind of do that with the minis. So I'm waiting to do that to put that on the bases, then prime it, and then I'm going to get going on them snowtroopers. So that's me. What about you, Randy? You've been too busy playing to do too much hobby.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, yeah, I know. I painted the most excellent sleeper marksman. I was like, he's not going to get.
Is that a model in Legion? What is that? I've never seen it before.
Yeah.
Do you use that in Legion?
It's a bolt action mod. So our awesome Discord member was like, "Oh, that looks like an SX21. That looks like a DLT." And I was like, "They are so right. I am definitely going to use this guy as heavy stand-in for sure." And then I did the first astromech of my sleeper boys.
Oh, nice. I like that.
I love the tank. I love the tank treads.
Yeah.
I'm a big tank tread fan.
I try to do each one different. I
Yeah,
try to
that's what
mix
I
them
did.
up. So, but my first sleeper unit is completely done now, thankfully. So that's a nice feeling.
I did not paint my marksman. Does that mean my unit's incomplete?
Yes. Anyways, I honestly, right, like it's probably a waste of time for me to do it, but if I don't do it now, when am I going to go back and do it? So
Yeah,
for sure. And I like doing things at the same time because sometimes you miss I don't know, maybe you lose something the way you did it and it doesn't come out quite the same, and then it's going to bother you for forever.
I've been writing down my paints that I use for different parts of the model, so I know. Now, Super Slow is different because like I'm only gonna have 3 max, but like especially for core units, I've been like, okay, I primed them black. I did this and like the specific paints that I use. So I found that I did it for my fleets for sure. And then you mentioned the SX. What was it? 13, the shotgun trooper.
21, SX 21.
Is it 21? Yeah. I was cleaning out my closet the other day, and I found 2 shotgun trooper models that I thought I didn't have.
Let's go.
Yeah.
eBay.
I've been using the ion gun as the shotgun.
Well,
I didn't have
there
any
they
shotgun
were.
models. Yeah, they were just hiding.
Don't
in my
they come
closet.
in the same box?
Well, I bought all my rebels from Drew, who bought them from another guy who actually painted them all.
Okay.
And so shotguns weren't good back then.
Mm-hmm.
So, and now they are, but luckily they were painted. I just got to base them, and I have 2 shotguns now. So,
heck yeah, man.
Very nice.
Yeah. So,
yeah. I think I'm gonna try to get a box of Ewok slingers soon, so I'll have to paint those. Just because I was trying to go to Rebels, and then my lists were 12 acts, and then they all of a sudden had to become 11 acts, and I like them better at 12. So, and then me and Matt we started a game last night, and it's like they're a good pass act when you only have 2 sleepers too. Like you don't have to burn that improvised orders as early.
Yeah,
when
for
you
sure.
pull the bears. So yeah, I think that makes sense over just having another naked rebel trooper. So
they're super easy to paint too.
Get me one of those. Yeah, for sure. And then I've got. I think I'm gonna try and finish off all my Mandalorians because I think I'm gonna do the thing and just be sad when all my red saves fail me. So, but I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna at least try it once this year. So, with some wheelos behind them, wheelo.
Okay, every episode, he's gonna fit.
I gotta get. Yeah.
Hey, he's about to be oppressed too. So.
Yeah.
For sure.
Savagely oppressed.
Pigs. Savagely oppressed.
Especially if it doesn't come out for Shadow Collective.
He'll be savagely depressed.
If they want my dollars, he's gonna come out in Shadow Collective. That's all I'm saying.
I think you've made your case to both wills. Pretty.
Yeah, I feel like at this point, if it's not Shadow Collective, then you can assume that they do have it out for you specifically.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they have a personal vendetta against Randy.
For sure.
They hate us because they ain't us.
I think they hate you because you don't play Gar.
Yeah, they're like, buy another faction.
That's probably
like,
true.
That's
buy another faction.
It's all your Gar hate that you've been spitting out in the world.
I get it.
They're like, I'm going to buff more.
They're the golden child. They love them. I get it. It's whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know.
So, Randy, what'd you do the other weekend? Last weekend, specifically.
I did a really cool Only Murders in the Building escape room with my wife. We celebrated our anniversary. That was fun.
Whoa. That's actually
Did you do any wargaming at all?
Oh, yes. I did wander my way to a convention center into a little event called the Lone Star Open. A lot of lovely chaps there that had their plastic miniatures and dice all set up. And I said, hey, that looks like a lot of fun. Let me in. I got conscripted into the army, had a few beverages with them, and they said, hey, your bros didn't come, so we're your bros now. And they gave me a standard issue pat on the back, and fun began. It was great.
Very cool.
I got to play a couple games of Magic in the evening.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. It was cool.
Yeah.
No, Lone Star was great. I did end up, well, last episode we talked about the list I played. So if you want to know what the list was, you can check it out there. But it's Maul, Swoops, Buses, Demoralize, which I never forgot the first day of the tournament. But yeah, it was cool. I really enjoyed it. It was smaller this year. I think that had to do quite a bit with the date, and I think a lot of people gave feedback with that. So I'm hoping that they can. I think even if they could just push it back a week, that would be a big help. So hoping they listen to feedback there. But yeah, there was a tons of different games going on. They had a Flashpoint tournament going as well, so it was nice getting to see some people from that community as well. But Thomas and Spencer, they were great. They did such a good job running the event. David always puts on a great stream. So shout out to Wintermoon for that. And yeah,
loved Reagan on stream too. He was really fun.
Oh yeah, really great, and
really good insights.
From 3 years ago, interacting with those Texas guys to now, like it's like I feel like
it's like night and day.
I feel like we have so much Oklahoman like programmed like in like the North and South. Like we must hold the line kind of thing. But it's much more fun now, just fighting for the Brian Cook in a boot trophy.
Brian Cook Living Memorial.
In
a boot trophy.
Living Memorial. I like that.
Well, Randy, I'm going to kind of put you on the spot here since so kind of jumping ahead, Colton and you played on stream for the final game championship match. So definitely go check that out on Wintermoon Gaming channel. Great game. It was awesome to see two Oklahomans duking it out, two Oklahoma content creators duking it out. And it was a fantastic game with Maul, Obi, Cody, and Bad Batch. And then all your Swoops and Buses and stuff like that. So
that's why I lost. He had more names than me.
Yeah, he did.
I need more. I think that was more names. AMG, give me that Savage.
If you want to see Jerry and Colton talk about that game, you should go check out Jerry's channel. They did a little like kind of after dark kind of like interview stream thing for like an hour. So definitely go check out his channel. So I kind of want to take you through a little mini going X and O. I know you didn't go X and O, but you did really well. So how about going top 8? You know, I won't ask you all of our questions, but I just kind of want to ask you some generic ones about LSO.
Going X and 1, then X and 1 again.
Going X and 1 plus 1, you know. You did get top Shadow Collective out of
yes, and unlike some of our locals, I was not the only Shadow Collective player.
There you go.
There's they printed it in blue. Jerry did it in blue. I thought that was cool.
I can't see it, but
I can't see it.
I'll believe you.
Oh,
but I'll believe it.
Another one on the pile.
Yeah, another one in that. Yeah,
I took all the other ones down.
I'm
tired of looking at them. So yeah,
there you go.
Here's the blue one.
Oh, very
nice. This one's up there, and then my 3-0 day trophies are up there now.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, nice. So. Yeah, very cool. No, he's got a lot of them. That's he's the best Shadow Collective locally for sure.
So yeah, so you got top 8. You were 8th. You got top 8, top Shadow Collective, 4-2, and then you had to play Colton on stream in front of everybody, and
that was my first. I mean, not to rag on Jerry's stream at all, because I think Jerry puts on an excellent stream, but I think he's only streamed like some of our locals, so they're like not nearly as many players, right? and like we had the benefit of being at a game store is very well connected. So there was like he had the tables like set up very comfortably and stuff like this. So, and like David's got a really cool rig too, and so like you got the light shining on you, and it's I was. Colton was going to beat me anyways, but I will give him the slight advantage of that being his third stream game in a row.
That
and
is
like,
true. Yeah.
So
it was pretty crazy seeing Colton on stream through 3 games in a row, and every single game was like nail biter close. Okay, so again, like we said earlier, if you want to see Randy's list, we talked about it a lot last week with Justin and his list. Justin ended up going, I think 3-4-2 as well.
I think he 4-2'd as well.
Yeah.
4-2. I actually have it pulled up here here. So let me.
Unfortunately, you guys played each other, so that was.
He got 10th. He did go 4-2 as well.
Yeah.
He lost to Randy.
It was fortunate that we I enjoyed that we got to play, because I mean, other than a large event, I didn't know when we would have the chance to actually get to play. So it was a joy to get to play with him.
Yeah.
But yes, I was sad that I was the one that had to knock him lower, and also that my dice were just fire hot as well. So
again, we talked about Randy's list. We talked about his command hand. We talked about his mission deck and stuff like that. So I guess I'll jump into my third question here. When I ask most people on Going X and O, when you're building your list, were you hoping to counter or tech against a certain archetype or meta list? And was there any counter list or archetypes you were concerned about facing this list with?
So part 1, I was just afraid of EXD, which I don't even know if there was EXD. And then
there were only 6 droid players at LSO. So there was 11 Gar, 11 Empire.
Yeah. I was mostly afraid of like frontline and big armor that I couldn't chew through fast enough. And so my plan was basically to use the bikes to play the edges and play around behind them.
Yeah.
And then apparently I should have been afraid of Obi-Wan lists, because those were my 2 losses.
Oh yeah. Fair.
The first loss was much closer, and I think it was against Matt was his name, and he played good, but I was very dumb with Maul in that game. So
yeah.
So it was uphill climb, but it was a close, fun game there. So
yeah.
And Maul and bikes, Maul pike bikes specifically is something you have a lot of experience with. So I think that's also a pretty good call for a big event.
That was my LSO list last year, literally.
Yeah. Well, I think Strike and Fade changes swoops so much. I think it's stapled to him now. I mean, it's insane how good it's so good. That extra move is. So, so you went 4-2.
I want to. I'll call out the spotter uplinks too. I was not sold on them going into the event, but I wasn't sure where else to put the points. But against red save armies, being able to strip back any layer of defense, you can strip back some.
Yeah.
To get to those red saves was a big deal. So
did you end up running it on all 3 of your swoops or just 2?
I think I only had the points to do it on 2. But I was okay with that, because on the swoop without it, that would be my objective carrier, or the one I wanted to play safer anyways.
Yeah. So you went 4-2. Are there any changes to your list that you would make, if any?
It's a great question.
Did you feel like you needed a third spotter uplink?
I don't think that was the problem. I think maybe I take the range 4 laser off the raiding party bus and put a medic on there. Because there had been some games where I was just driving it. I had played it that way, and I would drive it up behind Maul. And I got in some sticky situations with Maul, and it's nice when I could throw him a pocket heal to get him through the round to get to Witch Magic.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I guess, I mean, did you feel like you had enough tech to deal with armor and stuff without the quad laser?
So it was basically Maul's Darksaber, and then I had Impact 4 from Disruptors, and then my gun bus had Impact 2. So basically, if something was Armor 5, I would say no. But
Okay.
like Armor 2, Armor 3 stuff, I did okay. Like Justin's Aquas, I was able to chew through pretty decently.
Which is some like single lot, because all your disruptors are Impact 1, correct? And you had 4 of them. Yeah, so
Yeah.
just kind of single shot. And then the quad is just crit 1?
Crit 2.
Crit 2.
Impact
Okay.
2.
Crit 2.
It's Impact 2. Yeah.
Oh, Impact 2. Okay.
Yeah, the lasers crit 1.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So still a pretty good amount to chew through. And it seemed like that the meta didn't, or at least the LSO meta wasn't a lot of vehicles, I don't think. Or correct me if I'm wrong.
Not as much as I was expecting to see, but I didn't have to play the Tempest list. I didn't play against Dark Troopers either.
Yeah.
So there was definitely some armor there, but I didn't run into it.
Gotcha. Any favorite tech tricks or strategies you found that you like to employ when you're playing this list? I know you're a Maul aficionado and a swoop aficionado as well. Is there anything? I mean, I think Strike and Fade kind of adds to your arsenal with overrun and attacking and stuff like that, but just anything else that we're not thinking of?
I mean, I think you hit it on the head there. I think, yeah, the Strike and Fade makes it so much easier to get that extra bit of damage and still position yourself well. I'm blurring in and out now. But yeah, no. I mean, that was the cool. The new toys were the best. I loved the door gunner on the gun bus.
Oh yeah.
When you remember Demoralize, being able to put out 3 suppression with just that bus is awesome. And getting Frenzy Gunner on both, you're throwing out 12 dice. So
yeah. So what units had Demoralize? Was it just the raiding party leaner?
He gives it to all the vehicles. So all my bikes and both buses. Yes.
I see. Okay.
It's really bad in that last game that I was forgetting it. But
okay.
Yeah.
And just last kind of real quick question here. What was your overall takeaway from the tournament? Any thoughts or assumptions about the game or meta you have going in that changed? Or what kind of was the overall vibe or meta you picked up on while you were down there?
That at least in the Midwest, people are going to play what they like, regardless of what the greater meta thinks is good. People here like Gar, they like Empire, and we saw a lot of Gar and Empire. So
yeah, 11 of each. So
yeah, and I say that too because I think this LSO we had less people from. Like, we didn't have as many Florida people or Colorado people, stuff like that. And then, unfortunately, a lot of Oklahoma people couldn't come down. And I feel like that's always the Rebel contingent that drives its way down there. So
there were 6 Rebel players, and only 5 droids. So yeah, definitely unique. Definitely a different top high or faction split than we're used to seeing recently. So. Matt, you have anything you want to pick Bandy's brain about?
No, I mean, I think you did really well. Obviously, Colton is a very skilled player. And I think if you watch the stream, you can kind of see that. Because especially, he was on stream all 3 games on Sunday. And he was, in the first stream game, I thought he was going to lose. And he pulled that out. And the second stream game was close too. And then your game, I thought maybe you had a window there to win as well. So I was just impressed with the Barks and how he played in Bad Batch. His Bad Batch play, I think, was excellent. And I think
was it the first game where he had that clapback on the do back?
That might have been the second game.
Was it the second game?
The first game is where he had to pretty much sneak Cody over to contest a point to win.
So it was the second game.
Yeah.
Where the do back went in and didn't kill anything on the Ahsoka squad. And then he just deleted it.
It got
next activation.
Guardian to deflect. Ahsoka blocked everything, and then it was the Cody "Have I Ever Let You Down" shot put 4. So pretty much the do back went from like clean engage, perfect target to just getting 100 to 0'd and did not do it did like one wound. So it was tough scenes for that. That's unfortunate, but that is a testament to, I think Obi Cody's always been good. I just don't think people necessarily like playing it, but I always feel like it shows up at these events. It's just is always a solid.
You got to be really disciplined to play that list, I think, is the problem, because you have to be willing to. It's like, I'm going to be the party tank, right? I know I'm going to get hit, and I just have to not panic as I'm getting hit. And then he got closed the pocket 3 games in a row. And I told him, because he was red player, and I was like, I can flip another red objective, but there's no point. Like, you're going to flip into one of yours. And I was just like, if it's not close the pocket, I might have a decent chance, but you got to close the pocket. So I was like, all right, it's going to be an uphill battle.
How annoying was Guardian? Because I had thought going into the new edition of the game that there are just going to be more hits available on units. So I really thought Guardian, 2 or 3 would just not be worth it anymore, because you're always going to get, some pass. Like, you're just not, like, in previous Legion, you could take 2 off the top and then Guardian 3. So you're taking 5 hits away from a unit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's not necessarily the case anymore with cover the way it is. And so I just thought it just wasn't as good. But clearly I'm wrong because Colton won. But so I'm just in your game, like, how annoying was it for him to just peel wounds off like that?
Guardian doesn't ever really bother me that much, because in my mind, I'm just attacking Obi-Wan through another unit, is how I view it. Like, he can still reroll those saves on his own. So why not? It's how I see it. I didn't realize I was teched way better to deal with it than I executed. I didn't realize the overruns turned off his ability to reroll on the Guardian, things like that. So I learned a ton from that game during and after the fact now. So I will probably keep this list in my back pocket and try it out again in the future. I guess not at the Oklahoma Open. Mitchem's going to crack the whip on me, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Yeah. He also had Force Barrier too, which I kind of thought was like a kind of one of those upgrades that kind of got killed by the new edition because of the changes to cover and everything. And it's just like, 1 or 2 wounds off the top is just not as worth it as it used to be, when it was, okay, I'll take 2 from cover, and then another, you could take 4, but in the new rules, you could blank out on your cover and just take 2. But obviously,
I still think it's good just for the fact of, you're taking out 4 still. And I think that's where the spotter uplinks were kind of helping me some too. Like there was a couple times where he was hiding behind one of those bounty signs and he had light cover, but he just didn't have any cover because I had a swoop over there. So,
yeah, and I really like the bark RPS, the RPS barks.
They're good for the points.
Yeah, I think so. I think 14 points is pretty solid. I like the ion gun a lot because it gives you a lot of keywords on barks, but man, is that thing expensive.
I think that barks also, strike and fade, I think helps with the sidecar barks because that makes them a little more mobile for 5 points, which I think is a good deal. But I also think speeders in general are a unit, like we talked about earlier, that needs disciplined play. Like, you need to be smart with your speeders. Like, if he hung one of those out in front of Randy, he's just going to get taken off the board. I've done it so many times. Randy's just barks get deleted if they get hit by multiple pike shots. That's just how it goes. So he positioned well. He was taking side angle shots with the rockets. If he's just trying to put impact 2 into something, just shoot the rocket with a surge. Don't worry about trying to get your full arc in there. Get the double rainbow. Just do your rocket shot. Hang out, pressure points, that kind of stuff. Close the pocket, I think, was good specifically against Randy, but his list was also really good on all the movement objectives, shifting and recover the research and all that stuff, just because of how mobile he was between Bad Batch, Barks. Obi-Wan himself is decently fast. They're all, it's a pretty good it's a good list. I think it was good for this. It's just I wish Randy would have not gotten close to the pocket. If we'd have flipped into something else, and it would have been maybe a different game. But overall, I think speeders good. We've been saying it. I don't want to turn into the podcast that says speeders are good every week, but we think speeders are pretty good. And I think swoops, especially with spotter uplink and strike and fade, are.
Yeah, I think swoops are going to come out on top of all this. I think I'm considering running them in a rebel list for sure. Just
Yeah,
to
same.
have,
I
just
was
to
like
have
trying
them,
to
yeah,
how do I do this?
yeah, yeah.
If you're running a rebel list with buses and swoops in it, I'm gonna call you out.
Oh, me?
Yeah, I'm gonna call
Oh,
you
no,
out.
no.
I already have. You tried to do it. I tried to do it.
No, yeah. If I could take raiding party, I would.
Yeah, so this is like the Scooby Doo meme where I pull the mask. I'm like, oh, this is the Shadow Collective. It's just
You need to run Lando. Randy,
yeah, I
is
need
what
to
you
run
to
that
do.
Lando Pike list we've been talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, that the rebel scum list, and then you
it's
can
a,
get two
it's a
swoops
rebel
instead
list
of
with
just one.
speeders and swoops
So-
and pikes and it's just.
I
yeah.
won't do buses though. I'll do double lane speeder instead.
Oh,
just
oh
for
wow!
extra
That's, oh wow!
toxicity.
Cool.
Yeah.
But no, I was glad you did the cast proud on stream. So
Yeah,
There was-
I resolved myself that, and like Mitchum, we played that game right before. I was like,
Yep.
my bikes are gonna do nothing round one. They're barely gonna come on the board, and maybe that killed some of my efficiency, but most of them all made it to at least round 3 and got to do stuff. So
they were still affecting the game, I think, rounds 3 and 4, which I think is very important. And especially just being able to overrun again late in the game is massive for them. I do think, not to criticize your performance at all, but, and I think Reagan may have pointed this out, when you had that one Pike squad just off by itself and you kind of move them away from the fight instead of sending Capo over there to kind of control that one point. And you should have sent that big Pie squad down to help earlier and just had a Capo cap that instead of keep those guys up there not do anything.
I pinched myself off with the bus, I think.
Yeah.
With that capo, and then I was like, I really need this Pike squad over there, but I was like, I'm not gonna not score this point. Hindsight 2020, I think I might have sent them north instead of coming back around to try to get some full bow shots from that side.
The flank, yeah.
Yeah,
that's kind of what I thought you were going to try to do.
It might eventually. They might not have been a factor in scoring, but I wasn't getting the middle anyways, and then I'm probably getting some open shots.
There was a chance there, I think either turn 3 or 4, where if you would have remembered Demoralize, I think there's a chance you could have taken the middle. I know, I'm sorry.
No,
there was
he has nightmares.
There was a chance where you could have taken the middle, and I think that would have ended the game, honestly, because you almost had enough. And then there was like a big swing where I think Colton was able to take. I mean, he killed like 2 Pike units like back to back, and then it was after Maul went. I think after Maul went down, I think your play went up. Honestly, like you still hung in there, and because you clapped back, you killed
getting the lucky kill on Obi was
getting Obi
kept
was
the game
massive,
close.
So.
But yeah. But then I was out of command card, so then like it was
that hurt too. But and then he still had Bad Batch and he still had Cody too, and it was just
if I had remembered that important keyword that I had partially built the list around. I don't know if I would have done it to try to get the middle, but I think I would have tried to make them panic drop a scanner. Actually, not even drop the scanner, because then he can just pick it up. I would have just tried to make them hold it, be panicking, and not be able to score it, right? Because if you're panicked
they would have dropped it if they do panic.
It's always a drop.
Yeah,
okay,
it's always a drop. Yeah.
Okay. The gradual change of that rule over the past
year. I know, right?
But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that would have been my better shot on that.
Did you like all the Pikes versus Black Suns?
I missed the Black Suns, but based on the other 2 lists that brought Black Suns, I was like, I think I probably made the right choice. They're just so hard to get in. Like, people know what Black Suns are. They're gonna light them up on the
I
way
feel like
in.
it's so telegraphed now.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you got a Black Sun with a
It's coming
Vigo
in a
and
bus, right? Yeah.
and a Magnet and a shotgun.
It's so table dependent too.
Yeah. How were the tables overall? Were they pretty good?
I would say yes. Justin would say our table we played on was not good. He's like, "There's no cover on here." I was like, "That's why I bring my own, baby."
That's why I bring my. Yeah. I guess you're the wrong
But
person
he
to
brought
ask.
his own too. He had Aquas, so
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, most of the tables were pretty good.
Hey, I love the Felucia table from Spencer on Saturday.
Oh, so well painted and
It was very well
I
painted,
must
yes.
say, yeah.
Yep. And then all the different. Did they swap out tables for every game on stream on Sunday?
Well, yes, because Colton was playing there every game, so they wanted to give him a different table. So yeah, they were just physically moving the table in and out.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty rad. Yeah, no.
The things we do for Colton.
Yep. Good job, Randy.
Yeah, it was fun. I really enjoy LSO. It was rough not having the bigger Oklahoma contingent there without the Airbnb house. No Travis there was weird. He's like Legion dad. It's like, what are we supposed to do? Like, I was like, all right, guys, I guess get over here for the group picture. And there's like 6 of us. I was like, okay. So, yeah.
That was good.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think about anything about the event in particular, just outside of the games. Prize support was good. That was fun.
that venue is still pretty awesome too, isn't it?
Yeah,
Any
it's good.
Any good food you had when you're down there?
Oh, I think we walked across the street to a PF Chang. Oh no, wait. Saturday night, Thomas directed us to this taco place. And me and Colton were just like, oh my gosh. That's probably why we're on the final tables, because we ate those tacos the night before.
Oh, wow.
It was so good. I don't remember the name of it. If you want to know the name, you're going to have to get in our Discord and ask Thomas. But yeah, holy crap. Those tacos hit just right. And I don't know if it's because I've been playing Legion all day or what, but
Probably both.
Yeah. I'm not even that big of a taco guy. But yeah, those chef's kiss.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
I'm trying to think. I went to a Benihana with my wife. That was fun.
I think how
Love some hibachi.
looks like our the community as a whole, Dust Bowl Bounty Hunters, we went 18-15, so we had a winning record. This is 4th out of all the communities that were there, so really now.
Hey, we won the event. I don't care about get out of here with your stats. Bounty Hunters.
You're right. We did win the event. So we were on the. I mean, and we had the top 2 players. So fine.
Yeah, Oklahoma won this year, and I think the year before that was Florida, and I think the year before that was Florida, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Is this college football? What's going on?
So that's why we're being invaded. Is because we stole the trophy. So
and speaking of trophies, Frontline provided a very nice trophy. If you check out Jerry's video that he did with Colton, he shows it off. Very cool trophy.
Yeah.
The AMG one was neat. I think I like the crystal clear command token a little bit better. This was like a loop kind of thing, which the imagery was cool, but it was kind of like that silhouetted board game type piece looking kind of thing. So it was neat. The main problem was there was like a metal like Frontline trophy next to it that the Frontline had provided of like their logo, like about to come in and shoot up some bros. So
super cool.
That was all cool. The dice are great. The new white attack dice, guys. Such a big improvement over the clear ones. The clear ones are just terrible, but these new marbled ones, awesome. Although I did roll them when I got them, and I blanked out on all 3, and I'm like, nope, not using them the rest of the weekend. No.
Okay. I think that's it. I think we covered it all.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's good. Shout out to all my opponents.
Had fun on the stream.
Yeah.
Making fun of Mitchem. And
somehow I got roasted on stream at a game I'm not even at.
Yep.
I was mowing my lawn and I came in and all of a sudden Matt's just starting up a whole storm. And I had to come in to defend myself. And then Dylan pipes in. It was like, oh, Mitchem's in here chatting when he should be painting. Blah, blah, blah. He immediately sends me a message on Discord. Love you, buddy. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm feeling it real good.
The hobby harassment doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's a
you're
way of
telling
life.
me I can't even sleep sometimes. I have just cold sweats when I wake up.
It's 10 p.m. Have you hobby today, Mitchem?
I haven't. No, I have not.
Where are your children?
Yeah. Where's your hobby progress? So, very cool.
Yeah. Well, moving on from LSO, in the spirit of back to school, I wanted us to cover a couple of subjects about some rules, rules that someone may forget in the heat of the moment, or they just have never uncovered. I find a lot of times people may say, "Hey, you're silly that you don't know rule X." Guys, I don't think I've ever run a unit that has Guardian on it. And I think there's just gaps in people's play where like my faction just doesn't have a lot of that, and I just haven't used a lot of it. So I thought we could go around the horn and kind of talk about some of these. So in that video, Colton did with Jerry, he was talking about that he was made aware during that weekend too, that if you are suppressed, you cannot Guardian. I did not know that. And I think I even brought it up. Mitchell was like, no, it's if you're panicked. And it's like, no, it turns out it's you're suppressed.
Yeah.
So that's wild. And so if I'd known that, maybe I would have remembered demoralized, because I would have been like, oh, I could turn off Guardian. But yeah, no, that's super interesting tech piece to think out. Especially if you're Empire player, you got a lot of suppression. There's an annoying Obi-Wan over there. Get that suppression loaded up. Do the thing. Do it, lady.
Randy's been watching too much King of the Hill. But
yeah.
No, everybody's got holes, especially with I feel like we've been kind of in a state of flux, kind of between going from Legion to Legion 2.6, and then now we're into Legion 2nd edition proper, almost there, where there's a lot of holdover. You know, sometimes I catch myself thinking about cover, like old cover, you know, I'm like, oh yeah, that's open, or that's in cover, and then Randy's like, what are you talking about? That unit's more than half range from anything. They don't have any cover. It's just, you know, that kind of stuff. So just any kind of role being missed, I have a lot of leniency and leeway for, just because, especially older players, there's been a lot of changes. You know, it is pretty much a full new edition of the game. So there's a lot of things with, you know, cover, cohesion on certain stuff, placement, you know, POI placement. I mean, there's just it works a lot differently than it used to. So I think, especially if someone's coming back, there's going to be a lot of things maybe that they might need to either remember or relearn or do differently. And so it's just going to be, something. I think we're all going to have an opportunity to both learn the game better ourselves and to help teach people that are coming back into it.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that coming back too, because I do think we are going to get a lot of people coming back soon with the new boxes finally dropping. I think some people have just been waiting for the cards alone. Like, they just like, I refuse to buy a printer. I'm going to wait for these cards.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think mine is just, it's maybe not forgetting, but I always get Entourage and Retinue confused. Like, I always, Empire has a lot of, like, any faction that I play doesn't have Entourage. So I always have to ask people, what does that do again? Oh, it gives them order? Oh, wow, that's really good. Okay, cool. And then, like, I think Sabine has Retinue and Rebels.
Retinue does tokens, right?
Yeah, Retinue does an aim or a dodge if they're within range 2.
Okay.
And Entourage
provides backup and gives them an order.
Yeah.
Okay. And then there's also Associate.
That
right?
doesn't count towards your penalty when you're list building. So you can have more, like, Ahsoka is associate Anakin. So I could bring 3.
This sounds like Entourage in
commanders?
reverse.
Is that what it is? Maybe I'm confused now.
Doing it live.
Entourage, for the record, allows you to bring 1 extra during list building, and then also gives you an order within range if you're within range 2 of the leader. So Moff Gideon has Entourage. That's how you get triple darks, that kind of stuff. So it allows you to, Entourage doesn't count toward ranks, and also it gives you where you can do the order within range 2. So Associate just lets you break the Force org.
Yeah, Associate during list building, army building, a unit with the Associate keyword does not count towards its rank.
Yeah.
Does not count its rank towards the maximum rank requirement for that rank if a unit with a specified name is included in the same army.
Yep. So Inquisitors is the one I think about the most when I think about Associate.
Yeah.
So Anakin and Ahsoka does count toward that as well.
Yeah, so you can have Anakin, Ahsoka, and Obi-Wan because of 3 commanders.
Yeah.
But if you have Anakin, then Ahsoka doesn't count.
Yep. Or Anakin, Ahsoka, Rex.
Rex and Ahsoka. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And I'll bring up some overrun stuff too. It's not a ranged attack, and it's not a melee attack either. So
yeah, it's
you got to read your cards closely.
And Randy, can you over on the same unit?
You can, which I was not aware of. So someone said something to me, and it just registered in my brain. I think they were talking about separate moves for each attack, and I was like, "Oh, okay." So each attack's got to be at a different unit or something. I don't know. So,
yeah, my thing is I don't be afraid to ask questions, especially with your opponent. Like if it's a list you never played before, or a faction you're not familiar with. As long as you know your own rules well enough, and you can play your own list, don't be afraid to ask your opponent what their list does. The last thing you want to do is play your list and, play your opponent's list, but you can still be like, oh, what does this keyword do again? So know your own rules first is my thing. And then you can always ask questions later. Like it's not a big deal. And they're not going to care. They're a good opponent. So
vast majority of players are very chill. So
yeah. Oh yeah.
Probably in good hands.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you're playing against Overrun, double check your stuff. Commandos can't shield an Overrun. You can Katarn an Overrun. Because Katarn, I think specifically, you can't do it against melee.
Correct.
So.
But you can't use shields?
Yep. Because shields say ranged only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, there you go. There's another one.
See, delineation. Yeah, and I guess Kobe's or Obi-Wan's calls out Guardian against ranged, and then it allows him to do it against melee.
Not overrun.
And so there's just a little sliver right there for the overrun to get through.
There you go.
Cool stuff like that. So Matt, bring out the flutters, bruh.
I was actually gonna talk about it. Do you think there's legs there?
Do they have overrun?
They have Bombardier, which does give them overrun.
Oh,
so I could do strike and fade, Bombardier, maybe throw a spotter uplink on there.
Guys, I think Grievous will bike with an overrun. It's going to be disgusting.
Is it going to have overrun?
It's got to have overrun. It's a spiked wheel. It's got to have overrun.
What else is it going to do?
With General Grievous on it.
Yeah.
He's doing the whirly lightsaber. He's got a spiked wheel rolling around, running people over. It's got little arm leg things that grab clones and throw them off the ledge.
He's going to have jump one.
It's going to have climbing vehicle, I bet.
We are all doomed.
Yeah.
Man,
and it's going to be fast.
Be so good.
That thing's not slow.
So what's the overrun on the Flittercraft? Is it still a red and 2 white?
It's a great question.
No, I think it's different.
Is it different?
And I think they're only overrun 1, so they can't do 2. Well, I won't say that. I won't say that. I don't want Evan coming after me.
Overrun 2 red, 2 white, suppressive.
2 red, 2 white?
Yeah, wow. But it's only 1 model.
So overrun 2 lets you
do it twice.
Overrun twice?
Yep. 2 red, 2 white. It surges to hit. And the hypothetical fluttercraft with strike and fade and spotter uplink is 85 points, which is a
Well,
little.
it's just 80.
Well, if you take off spotter uplink, it's 80,
Oh,
82.
spotter.
Now you can make a case maybe this is a unit that might not need strike and fade, but I don't feel like there's ever a scenario where like more moving is bad. So
That's pretty cheap.
I think it makes more sense in a regular Gar list and is probably less needed in the Wookiee Defender since they can adjust their speed.
yeah, if I'm doing spotter uplink, then I'm wanting to take more shooting Wookiees or something else that shoots. And then that's making me. I don't think the shooting Wookiees are as good as the melee Wookiees current where we're at right now. So I don't know if that's the play as far as spotter uplink, but I do think strike and fade. I think there's something there as far as just. I think flutters are decent.
Yeah,
And
I'm gonna have
Wookiee
to borrow
defenders.
some of your floaters, Matt. I want to try this.
Hey, if you build them, you can borrow them.
If you build it.
I'm actually going to think about that. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to commit to this full Empire Army hobby before Oklahoma Open, or I'm going to do just maybe some flutters and see where the Republic Commander shakes out, and maybe there's some points changes and see what the Wookiees look like. So
Those all should be out before Oklahoma Open, and they will be legal. So
hopefully we'll get the scene to stats a little bit earlier, so
I'm hoping they'll do a screen to stats eventually.
So you can
when it gets
theory craft the list a little earlier.
Yeah, when it gets about a few more weeks out, maybe 2 or 3 weeks out. So
What are your guys' custom Jedi operatives going to be? Are you going to do Gunji, Matt? Is it going to be Gunji? Okay.
I've got the Wookiee model. I've seen some models out there, but I was hoping for that, or if there's some kind of budget Yoda analog, maybe without some of the bells and whistles that I could just put in that spot. And
like
then
a Yaddle.
I mean, Yaddle's dead at the time of Defenders, so I don't think they'll be legal. But
true.
I know. Yaddle analog. Budget Yoda. But something like that maybe, and like a more efficient beat stick kind of to run in there. So points are going to be big. If I can get a solid melee act for 80 points or less, then that is definitely something I'm thinking about.
No way. A lightsaber for 80 points?
Asajj is 115, man. And she has a lot of tricks.
That's...
Dude, I'm hoping Savage is like 85, 90.
I think you guys are dreaming.
No force powers? Jin is 75.
Callus is like 70.
Yeah, they don't have lightsabers.
Well, I mean, they're pretty good.
That's why I'm saying 85, 90 without a force power.
How much is Fifth Brother's 105?
Ahsoka Tano's 110.
I think that's too cheap, but that's just me. Wait,
I'm just saying, I don't think they're going to be as good, like objectively as good.
Rebel Ahsoka's 115.
But I think if you lose some of the utility, lose the cool command cards, lose force powers, lose all that stuff, and you just have that beat stick lightsaber, I think you can maybe get down closer than.
I think the units are going to be trending cheaper than more expensive. They want us to have flashier stuff on the table.
Yeah, I mean it's already. I hope we get more unit upgrades. Like I hope you could put other generic Jedi in units like Ahsoka and stuff like that. So I think that would be cool, and I think they will in the future. So
I mean, spread it around to the other factions. Guys already got a lot. They took 2 of the Rebels ones away, right? Because Pow and Biston are gone.
Yeah.
I feel like they've got to come back, but maybe I'm wrong.
No, it's Pathfinders.
We'll see. We'll see if it's Django in this CIS box. I feel like that's gonna be like a divergent point in time and space where there's a dark timeline and a good timeline, right? Where Django exists and we're still waiting on Django. And I think we'll look back on that and be like, that was it. That was when things made a dark turn.
It's not the Large Hadron Collider. It's actually Django.
If it is Django,
Okay,
they've
fair
kept it
enough.
under wraps for a long time, and they've done a good job with keeping it pretty close to the vest.
Yeah.
Almost kind of makes me think it's not Django.
Yeah,
Just 'cause-
the more I say it, it's not gonna
Yeah.
yeah, it's just it's almost too good to be true, but I don't know.
I don't know.
We want it to be Django. I would. It's a big name to not
I
be
think
in the
everybody
game.
does.
Yeah. If we don't get Django, we're never gonna get Gungans, man. Last Bastion.
I think too many people annoyed them for Gungans, and they're like, okay.
I don't even care about Gungans. The only reason I want Gungans is to like possibly get Qui-Gon.
Yeah. Honestly, I just want another like Battle Force-esque faction, kind of like
Yeah.
Shadow Collective.
I love seeing all the aliens too. Like that's one of the cooler thing about the battle forces, I guess, is like when they come with all those custom minis, right? Seeing all the Ewoks. Wonder if we'll ever get that Geonosian one.
That's got to be coming now. I guess my concern with that now is
super like
Geos are already really good.
Yeah.
So if you give them a special rule and give people incentive to play them, then maybe we got problems. So bust out the flamers.
Yeah.
So appropriate. Okay. Well, cool. If there's any other rules we're forgetting to talk about, that seems appropriate for the segment. So let's move to the command card Tower of Power, shall we? I can't believe I still don't have a sound effect for this. What did we decide we would discuss?
We're going to talk about the Wookiee command cards.
I think we're doing the Wookiees, aren't we?
Oh my gosh. Okay. If I can copy and paste the old names, they will go in as the old names. But I make no promises.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. But please discuss the current tower.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. What do you think, Matt? I think what did we do last time with Justin? We did.
You did Grievous, didn't you?
We did do Grievous. Yeah, we did.
I didn't have any problems. Obviously, training your Jedi arts is better than I am no Jedi. That's just pretty straight up. That's obvious.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm okay with it.
Should we just go ahead and move Attack of the Clones down even more?
Yeah, where's it at?
Yes.
Probably needs to go down.
Let's continue.
It's definitely worse than lying in wait. That's easy. Let's do that.
It can't be worse than Assault. It can't be.
I mean, literally, you need to order your Jedi, and you have Attack of the Clones.
No, I think Attack of the Clones is probably like at the right spot now.
Yeah, it's close. We'll figure out some things down below to maybe move above. We'll work on it.
Yeah, I gotta move these guys down some more too, I think.
Yeah, I think
but
so
it might not be today. It might not be today based on the cards we're about to add.
It's not today. It's not today. Okay, so I guess prefacing this entire thing, all the Wookiee cards are not great. So much so that if I'm not running Yoda in a Wookiee list, unlike Wookiee Defenders, they're not much better than the generics, and sometimes they're more restrictive. So, like, I guess we'll start with the 1 pip.
Wait, hold on. I have a question.
Yeah.
What is Daring Defense?
That's the 3 pip.
Defiance?
No, it's Daring Defense, but it's actually Yarg.
Okay.
You should be able to copy all.
We're gonna use their Christian names for these.
Okay,
so.
fair enough. I do not believe the text of the cards have changed in any kind of meaningful way.
Oh. Yeah, that's true. Okay.
They took away
we've got the proper names here, and then we can read the new text.
Okay, we can do first.
So it's one special forces or one support
Mhm.
unit. Yeah. When an allied unit is issued an order with this card, if a commander Wookiee trooper unit issued that order, and if the ordered unit has one or more wound tokens or has had one or more of its miniatures be defeated, the ordered unit gains one aim token, one dodge token, one surge token.
So that sounds good, right? You're like, oh, that's cool. Tokens. I love tokens. Well, the problem with Wookiees is now you are potentially messing up your order control. So the basic Wookiee boy play is you have a command stack that is 1 to 2 commanders, and then the rest are special forces. Maybe you have flutters, maybe you don't. But if you're not running flutters, a lot of times it's if you get an order onto your commander, then you have full order control. So the classic Wookiee list with, Chewie, 3 shooty Wookiees, 6 melee Wookiees. If you give Chewie an order, then you're good to go. So this, you'd either need something like Seize, which you probably don't necessarily want to do, or you're potentially risking messing up that perfect order control. That being said, a not super wounded Wookiee unit with an aim, dodge, and a surge is good because they can use all of those tokens, the dodge and surge being on defense specifically. And in melee, they'll have duelist, so they benefit from those even in melee. Oh, wow. There we go. But I would say it's not great.
I mean, this is the best. Well, I don't know. I always thought this was the best one of the bunch, but
Oh, you
I
like this
could
one?
be wrong. Yes.
Okay.
For Gar, it's not a lot of tokens. Right? Obi gets like.
Also, I guess that's another thing. These are all not worth taking if you're not running all Wookiees because they're all restricted to Wookiees.
Yeah.
They need to have orders from Wookiee commanders. So even if you're taking any kind of other commander or units that aren't really Wookiees, there's not really a benefit to even take these cards. That's how not good they are.
Is Chewie's a commander
Yes,
in this,
Chewie's
right?
a commander.
Okay. So it's either him or the Wookiee chieftain.
Correct.
Mm.
So even when you're playing Yoda, which if you're playing Yoda and Yoda's alive, you're probably using Yoda cards just in general, or the Yoda Chewie backpack card. So I guess you could have them in your back pocket in case Yoda goes down early and you can get some kind of benefit, but they are not much better than just the generic. I'd say they might be a little better.
I didn't really think of the order control with all Wookiees and stuff, which makes sense because this is so restrictive.
I rate this one lower just because it is forcing an order onto a non-commander. So I would say this is lower. It's lower than Swift Protector. It might be better than New Beginning, but it's not much. But I could say, it could be maybe worse than. It's around there. It could be lower than that too. I would accept criticism.
Is it better than being able to order 2 units that you want to order? Like if you had push and Wookiee defenders, it's like, oh, I can order both my commanders, and now I've got order control.
It depends. It depends on the scenario. There might be somebody that's wounded, like lightly wounded, like 1 or 2 wounds, hasn't lost a melody yet, that's in a good spot where it's like, oh yeah, it's definitely worth it to give them an aim, dodge, and a surge because I can get them into melee with somebody, then have a big, piercing melee kind of scenario.
I think if you're saying that, then I think it is better. If you say it depends, I think push is better.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm gonna put it right below push. I'll say it's a push.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm here all episode, guys.
We're not off to a good start.
Let me add some exclamation marks.
Okay. I guess we'll go with let's go with a 3 pip. 3 pip and 2 pip are pretty close. I think they're both better than the 1 pip though.
Okay.
So 3 pip or daring defense is 3
Listeners, please clip those.
I'll edit
please
it down.
clip those.
three
No. I want it. I want those sounds.
3 trooper units. So that's good because commanders are troopers. When an allied Wookiee trooper unit is issued an order with this card, if a commander Wookiee trooper issued that order, the order unit gains demoralize 1 this round. So you can give it to your commander. Say your Wookiee chieftain's charging in, give him an order. He's got demoralize. Give it to 2 other Wookiees that are close. They've got demoralize. That's not bad. Like, I think that's okay.
Yeah, I think the problem though with this card is you want to play it late in the round when you're up close.
The pip is
Right.
unfortunate. The pip is
Yeah.
unfortunate.
It's a pip. It's that weird thing like what Gar has too. It's the wrong timing.
Yeah.
Because you want to play this turn 3 when you are able to charge, but you don't want to play a 3 pip turn 3.
Yeah, maybe
So-
this is when you play you're stuck in and you just give up activating first. Hope one of those Wookiees live, and then you just start demoralizing, going from there. 'Cause, I mean, demoralize is a good keyword.
Yeah, Dora is not bad.
So,
If you remember it.
I mean, I think I think this is probably
Where
in
were
a
Gar's
Wookiee
cards
list.
like this?
Yeah, I think this is probably better than Attack of the Clones. Maybe it's around Assault Attack of the Clones because it's 3 trooper units, and you're doing a list that's pretty much going to be trooper units.
I still don't think it's better than Attack of the Clones because Attack of the Clones gives you tokens or remove suppression, which this card is.
This gives you demoralize. This puts out suppression. Wookiees don't care about suppression.
That's true.
3 orders.
But you're getting a surge token on a army that loves surge tokens.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I think I'll put it just below Attack of the Clones, just because I think the timing on Attack of Clones
It's good. Yeah.
is a little better than
Yes.
the timing on a Warg. I mean, I think it's better than Assault because it's literally almost Assault.
With extra
Yeah,
stuff.
it is Assault
Yeah.
with demoralize 1.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the third one is or get in position. It
Get in
is
position.
when an allied Wookiee trooper unit is issued. It gives 2 units, 2 trooper units. When an allied Wookiee trooper unit is issued an order with this card, if a commander Wookiee issued the order, that unit gains Agile 1 this round, which can be good. 2 pip isn't horrible because you want to be able to move, take advantage of, Agile 1. But
I wish these Wookiee cards were like nuts. Like I wish it said orders 0 gives all Wookiee troopers demoralize 1. Gives all Wookiee troopers agile 1. But you get no order control. I want it to be like nuts like that. Like
it would be fun.
Coming out of the trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be more fitting.
Now, if you can play this and then get those Wookiees into melee, that is pretty spicy because they have duelist, and so you can't pierce them, and then they'd have 2 dodges. So that's a pretty tough. So like a Wookiee with 2 dodges that can't be pierced. So that probably is. I mean, how many wins can you do to it? Really,
I like Agile 1 on Wookiees. I think because they're moving a lot and they have a lot of movement tech. Now, granted, their free speed 1 is not a movement action.
No,
right?
it's not. It's not.
Yeah, so they wouldn't trigger Agile 1.
Nope. But if you have
they're moving around the board. They're moving every time.
But you could Yoda. I mean, you have a Yoda. Maybe I know guidance is kind of falling off, but maybe
that's not bad.
Throw guidance on somebody, something like that.
I mean, honestly, giving Yoda and Chewie Agile 1 is not bad either. So
yeah, well, Yoda doesn't get it, unfortunately, because Wookiee command card. And if Yoda's alive, you're playing a Yoda card. That's probably better.
Well, if Chewie issues an order to Yoda,
when an allied Wookiee trooper unit is issued an order with the card, that's why these are not good cards.
I see. That's
and it makes me sad. It makes me sad.
Restricted.
I'd love to play some cool Wookiee cards. I think that would help. It would help a lot. Maybe give some flavor. That might be a way to differentiate the Wookiee defenders from the generic Wookiees without just like having separate points or something. I know that's a thing that kind of comes up when you think about Wookiees. You're like, hey, these aren't great, but if we, buff them to make them good outside of Wookiee defenders, then they might be too strong in Wookiee defenders. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like if you can have 3 of something versus if you can have 6 of something, like you're gotta be a little careful. Because if Wookiees are a little overtuned on melee Wookiees, 3 of them rebels, not a big deal. But if you have 6 of them in a Wookiee defender list, maybe that's a problem.
Yeah.
So maybe make the card.
I would love to see it play off the Wookiee defender movement more, like with that agile card. Does that move trigger agile, or is that?
No, it does not. It does not.
Okay. Well, I think if they did something like that where their little moves could trigger tokens,
Yep.
I think that would be super interesting. And then you don't got to worry about it outside of Wookiee defenders, like you're saying.
Yeah. And really, even if you had this and then you actually, because these aren't Wookiee defender cards, they're just Galactic Republic. So even if you just actually made Wookiee defender cards, and then you could have these kind of in the list as well.
You know, it would be cool if they had a command card for Wookiee defenders that would trigger their ability again. Like if you have, because every time they take a wound, once per round, they get to make a speed 3 move or a speed 1 move.
Yeah.
If you could play a command card that says, okay, all wounded Wookiee units make a free speed 2 move or something like that this round.
Yeah.
Just to give, because like their biggest thing is getting into melee. Or this round, their free move is now a speed 3 move or something like that. Like crazy.
Yeah, that'd be spicy. Okay, that being said, I think this is probably worse than your arc.
Really? So the demoralize is the best one, you think? Just because it gives out. Just because it gives out the
this might be better. This is a decent pip, but
yeah. I think New Beginnings is better, just because New Beginnings gives out tokens and 3 units.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I don't have a lot of love for any of these cards. I bring them.
It's better than I think it's better than Push.
They're better than Push in the context of the list.
Yeah,
but they're not much better.
Yeah,
and they really fall off if you have anything that's not a Wookiee in the list, which Yoda is an obvious thing that's not a Wookiee that you would like to bring in Wookiee defenders. So buff Wookiee defenders, please.
Wookiees just came out so long ago. Like the Rebel ones have been really left out in the cold. I would love to see them get some love too.
Yeah,
and they're cool. It's a cool unit. Like, how cool is a bunch of Wookiees? Like, I don't know.
Especially they're going to be in the core box for Rebels.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
do something.
Yeah, I really like playing Wookiee defenders. Just I think I don't know. It's just really fun to play. It might not always be the best, but it is. I always enjoy.
You're talking to a Shadow Collective player. You don't got to justify anything to me.
Yep, just plopping down a bunch of Wookiees and then just kind of running my way towards people. So
you do you.
Yeah, but I will love to see any kind of buffs that you would like to send their way.
November, baby.
Yep.
And they're going to have great Django synergy.
Hey.
So I guess to summarize, Grarg at 24, Grarg at 33, and Grarg at 35.
Beautiful.
Yep. That's very clear for the audio listeners.
Amazing language.
I don't think you could have said it any better, personally.
Yeah.
Well, excellent. I think we've done another one of these X-1 Legion podcasts.
Yeah.
We hit some announcements earlier, but gentlemen, I always like to give a final chance for shout out, final reminders that we missed. Make sure you're subscribed and commenting on the videos to be in the giveaway. Get those Oklahoma Open tickets. Come see us. There will definitely be some sort of post hangout Saturday to at least eat, but we might be trying to do some kind of content thing. So that might be fun. We'll see. The logistics have not been worked out at all, so I make no promises. But maybe if that happens, maybe Mitchem can have the Sunday event not start at dawn. but like maybe 8:39ish, so people, they could still get their beauty rest.
I'm planning on having all the rounds kind of start around 9:30.
Oh, okay.
That would put us at lunch at noon. Do an hour lunch.
Yep, and Mini
And
Strat is
then
happening. Like
Mini Strive is happening on the
During-
Saturday
yeah,
of Oklahoma Open. We will have a TV available to watch the stream. We will be celebrating together or crying together, depending on what happens. What kind of races happen.
Celebrating.
it's a
Celebrating.
live
Celebrating,
rated reaction.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So yeah, please. And then we're doing 2 rounds on Sunday. So get all you Texas guys home. Hopefully get out of there by 4 o'clock so you guys can get home at a decent hour. If you're traveling, if you're flying or whatever. Yeah, please make sure you get signed up. If we get enough tickets sold, we could maybe open a few more slots. Right now, we're hard capped at 32. If we keep rolling like we are, maybe we could bump it up. So we are outpacing the AOS guys right now in the event. So let's keep that up because it's making us look good. So, yeah, we're gonna have door prizes. We're gonna have grand prizes. It's gonna be a great time. So, yeah, come hang out with us.
And as always, if you want to shoot us a message or something on Discord, you want us to promote something, an event you've got going on, want to hit us up for a sweet collab, do it. Get at us, bros. We like talking to people most days.
yeah, come in, make fun of Mitchem, and you're already in. You're already ingratiated yourself to the
Yeah,
Discord.
pretty much.
You'll be accepted.
That's the low bar of entry right there. It's a pretty low bar.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love it when someone's like, "I'm here to make fun of Mitchem," and we're like,
It's low hanging fruit.
We're like, "Welcome, welcome, brother. Welcome, sister. You've made it."
Yeah, I need to change the like role question for when you join the server. Like, are you just here to harass Mitchell? See your way to column C.
Yeah.
All right. Well, great. Thanks for listening to another X-1 Legion cast. And remember, X and O is just remembering your dang keywords away.
Yep.
Bye.
Later.